Pacers. But them injuries done it, man. So
Out of bounds when he
don't
received
know.
the pass. It'll be Knicks ball.
So sooner or later I will have my NBA 2K, ladies and gentlemen, and we can play. My player's not gonna be on nothing. I'm gonna be way behind
For the first quarter.
on my creative
Down by
player,
5. We'll be right back with
but
more NBA
I can learn to live with it, I guess.
After the break. So a good start to this one after the first quarter.
Have any of you guys tried the NBA Live Mobile? The NBA Live Mobile game is very popular, to be honest, and a lot of people downloaded it and actually like it and like playing it. And you can't have no little bitty old small phone. I don't think an Apple phone is good, but I think some people still downloaded it
shooting stroke this guy has
on an Apple phone.
Another 3. Listen, you got to stay at home on him. But even when they do,
I want to get into it. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer,
to let it go.
but
He is on fire.
we shall see what's going to happen. So won't have to worry about, you know, all that.
DeRozan.
DeRozan is a good player, man. I think he needs
Rejected. It's out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
some sort of help. You know, DeRozan is a good player, man. I think he's going to stay with Toronto. I don't see him going nowhere no time soon. I don't think so.
Knicks ball.
But we should see about that. Do you guys think Toronto is going to... No, I don't think. The East is looking good, but you can't never put nothing against them. Because they did make it all the way to the third round. You still got to give credit when credit is due. Because they got there by working hard and playing team basketball. So you can put it anywhere you want. And Kyle Lowry is an underrated monster. I mean, God, the third round, y'all, the Raptors made it to the third round, dude. That was crazy. Knew they was not going to beat
To Stoudemire.
LeBron James, them. Come on.
Nice catch and shoot.
Should have just known that, man. That was total domination. They just manhandled them boys. But they played hard, so
It's nice to see good execution resulting in
I'm not going to trip on that.
jump shot.
But this year, you guys, the East is going to be woo.
DeRozan.
Keep telling you guys, once again, don't sleep on Boston. Number 2, you got my boys, man. You got my boys, the Knicks.
They tip it and get the turnover.
You got
Down, he just flips it up.
Indiana Pacers.
And time expires here to end the first
I mean,
half.
people was looking cool, man. People was looking cool. I'm giving Boston some props, you know, that they're going to have a good record. Actually, they were surprising, too. They almost came back and beat Toronto during the NBA season. So, I mean, through the playoffs, they almost came back and beat Toronto.
Good offense, good defense.
So,
Good balance between offense and defense.
You never know, man, but this year is going to be quite interesting. I mean, Golden State won 70 games without Kevin Durant. So, the focus is about Golden State, which they just about got their same squad. It's not about how many games they're going to win throughout this season, because I'm pretty sure they're going to make the playoffs. I mean, that's no question. The thing is, how they going to dominate with the playoffs with Kevin Durant added to their roster. I mean, of course, you know, he's been working out with the people, I'm pretty sure. You know, trying to figure out things, you know, fit in with the squad and stuff, you know. Be friends with some of the players, which players are already friends with people from the opposite team already. You guys know Kevin Durant, my second favorite player, next to Carmelo Anthony in the league as of today. Patrick Ewing is my favorite. The New Orleans Starks, them Knicks right there, them my boys. But we talking about right now, that's what I think. Sorry to see the franchise of San Antonio going down. They made good moves, and those good moves did help and benefit them throughout the season. But for some reason they fell short in the playoffs. They usually be one game away from the third round. But what went wrong with them throughout the process of that, I don't know. And they play old-fashioned, good old pick and rolls. You know, the basics of basketballs from the 90s and 60s and 70s. And they win just about 50 games every year. So Greg Popovich is doing something right. He always has, but maybe their time is up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what other way to put it, but adding LaMarcus Aldridge and all them guys there, it benefited them. It helped them a lot because he threw some young legs in there with them old legs. You know, still got the old legs that can score and make proper plays and have the knowledge of the game of basketball. Then you got the youth that can blend in with that and use them legs to help score off the old school people knowledge of the basketball, which is great. So with that being said, last time I'm going to talk about the team that I was hoping, because they had so much potential and they were just fighting so hard and pushing themselves, by eliminating San Antonio, not this playoff season but last playoff season, in the first round, which I was sad because that should not even been a first round match, so the both teams deserve it to win. Clippers have been on the edge every year, bro. Every year they've been right on the edge. I don't know, it's just a piece that's missing. They always end up getting hurt. I don't have my cable this year, so you know I've been watching highlights and doing this and doing that. Of course, I got my NBA League Pass because I can watch the Knicks, you know, when I'm not in New York. And the Clippers, they just end up getting hurt. I'm like, what? It was like, yeah, man, Chris Paul got hurt. I'm like, are you serious? And it was like, yeah, man, such and such got. I said, what? So, that, bro, I don't know, man. They need to pick up one more person so when someone get hurt, they can still have an effect, man. Because I think they could have done something. Those injuries when I happened in the middle of that game, man. They was doing real good, man. I like CP3 them. I like Blake, Jamal Crawford, man. They just be doing so good, man. It's something. I can't figure it out, man. I'm stuttering trying to get out these words on how great they've been doing the past couple years, to be honest. I don't get it. I just truly don't understand it. What's missing with that team? What do that franchise need for them Leafs to finally make the third round? Because they deserve it. But now, everything's going down, man. So I'm stopped feeling sorry for them. I don't know what you guys think. So with the East, top teams, Cleveland, they won the championship. Can't throw them off. New York, Boston, hopefully Chicago, my home team, but since everything got mixed up, excuse me, new places and new faces, I don't know how things gonna go. Jimmy Butler's gonna have to play extra harder now, which he already had the potential for that, you know. Rumors and talks been had, you know, that, you know, it's Butler team now and all this and all that, which I never counted Rose out, even being a Knicks fan, just being a Chicago person. So, I don't know what the situation with that was, but true or not true, it's still good that he still have a chance to keep the franchise of Chicago going, you know, to lead the way. So I'm happy with that. He got Rondo to try to find an open man. Rondo can score 5 points. It won't even matter. But you got to have a good point guard to feed the person the ollies, to get a good passes. You can have a person who averages 2 points averaging 15 points. We got a good person that can do an assist. So that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So hit that like, hope you subscribe. Tell me, what do you think about the 2017 NBA season? The ranks, the teams, and is the players going to improve?
DeMar DeRozan with the superb second half. Caps off.